Got to get up here on this ball screen right here, okay? Here's Klay Thompson coming off of a screen. Stop. Get up right now, okay? Look at this. The second he hesitates, picks up his dribble, brings his dribble back, okay? Which should be in like less than a second with the sideline there. I can recover. Meantime, backside help right here. This player needs to slide down and occupy these Warriors players who become 2 passes away. But none of that happens, so it's an open 3. All right, well, you got a fake dribble handoff right here. Stop. You just go. This player's doing a good job of letting you through, so go through. When you go over the top of this fake dribble handoff, yeah, this happens. Not stand in the middle of nowhere in transition. Look at this player here standing in no man's land. Sprint to a body, but you're just standing in no man's land, so you give up a wide open 3 for no reason. What is this player doing right here? You are guarding the inbounder, okay? So stay with the inbounder. Shot goes up, box out the inbounder. What you're just standing in no man's land, so the inbounder, Klay Thompson, gets an easy putback. If you're hedging, you have to have backside help. Stop. Screen's getting set. This player needs to get up. This player for the Heat can occupy these Warriors players 2 passes away. But if you have no backside help when you run this kind of defense, this is going to happen every single time. Switching this ball screen, you got to stop. You cannot be. Look at how this player's wrestling with the screener right now. No, get up, ready to guard. This player's underneath right now. You're not ready to guard one-on-one. Switching. So look, Steph Curry's just going to blow right by you, and it's an easy 2. You got to be calculated when you gamble. This ball clearly is going to Golden State. So if you're out of bio, just get back, 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 back. You gamble here and don't get it. So now we're giving up a 2-on-1, which should be a 2-on-2, and it's a 2-shot foul for Wiggins. Trapping Steph Curry coming off this dribble handoff. Your back line's got to be ready, okay? This player's got to move up here, okay? This is the first responsibility. You got to take this player out. You got to deny here. This player can handle these Warriors players 2 passes away, but you trap and have no backside help, so now it's easy Warriors points. When's this player's dribble get picked up? Now, okay? So this player should be already coming out to Steph Curry right now. Take a look at what happens. See how he's not moving? You haven't moved yet. The ball's in Steph Curry's hands now. So now you got to sprint to get out, and it's just an easy pump fake and 3. Right, I mean, if you're this player defending Steph Curry here, you've got to stop. You got to sprint and get underneath Steph Curry. If you don't, you're just giving Steph Curry the lane. So that draws a double team and an easy 2. You're guarding James Wiseman. You got to initiate contact right now. The battle for real estate starts now. Look at who initiates contact. It's James Wiseman. So now he's got you perfectly sealed because of that. And now they're just going to throw it over the top, and it's going to lead to an easy dunk. You're going to double team the post from the weak side corner right here, like Bam Adebayo's doing. Then Jimmy Butler's got to sink down. You can never leave this weak side corner or the weak side block / dunker spot open. I mean, no one rotates, so obviously this is an easy offensive rebound and putback. What is happening here? You've got, like right now, okay, you've got to be underneath the screener. There is no screen set. If this player sets the screen, then you jump up and stay level to the screener, ready to switch. But look at this. You're already level to the screener. There's no screen set. This ball handler isn't coming off of a ball screen. So now you just let this player slip it, get right to the rim, and it's an easy 2. Why are you opening up your hip to where there's no help? You're giving this player space where there's nobody to help you. Flip your hips. Now where's this player going? There's help right here. But instead, you're just letting Jordan Poole get to where there's no space or no help defenders, and it's a 2-shot foul. Cannot scram switch with Andrew Wiggins being 1 pass away, okay? Right here, stop. This player's doing fine. Just get underneath and initiate contact, battle for real estate. But you can see these 2 defenders trying to scram switch out of this, and with Wiggins being 1 pass away, now he can just go right into the lane, and we got a 2-shot foul. This is exactly how you get killed in the 3-2 zone, which the Heat are running. I mean, just look at it right here. You got 2 people guarding 1. When 2 people guard 1, that means 0 people guard another, which is Andrew Wiggins. And so it's just an easy bounce pass and an open 3. See, Bam Adebayo's got to sprint back here. You cannot jog. There's no such thing as that in transition. Look at Bam Adebayo jogging and slowing down. Stop. See, if he sprints, the whole time he's here or somewhere around here. All right? And now when Andrew Wiggins comes this way, he can stunt, because he has no one else to guard because his man's not even in our picture. Stunt and then recover. So there's no driving lane for Wiggins. But because you jog back, now Wiggins gets into the lane and it's a two-shot foul. All right, you're Gabe Vincent here. There's way too much space right now between the man giving the handoff and the man receiving the handoff, Moses Moody. Like, you got to go over the top here. There's too much space. You're going under. I mean, it's just wide open three. Not stand in the middle of nowhere in a zone defense. You got to guard someone. Look at right here. Stop. What's this Heat player doing? Get to guard someone in the zone. Okay, you're just in no man's land, so look what ends up happening now. Now Duncan Robinson's got to basically box out both of these Warriors players. Of course, that isn't going to happen, so Wiggins gets it, and it's an easy layup. This is how you get killed guarding in a zone, okay? Two people are guarding one. No. Duncan Robinson's got to go guard this man in the corner of the zone. So now that player is wide open. He can just rip and go right into the lane, draw help, easy two. Have to communicate and transition. So Duncan Robinson here has this player. So this Heat player's got to go find another body to guard. This is how you get killed in transition. Two people, one Warriors player. That means nobody's guarding another Warriors player. Moses Moody, three. This is not how you guard a down screen. This is Steph Curry. You got to get attached and arms out. So Steph Curry cannot curl, and this player could actually have his chance to chase. But look, you allow Steph Curry to curl, and it's over. If you're Kyle Lowry, you got to do a much better job. There is so much space here. Why are you getting hit with this screen? Just step over the top of this screen. I mean, are you kidding me? How are you getting hit with this screen? So now you give up a 2-on-1, and it's a Draymond Green dunk. What is Jimmy Butler doing here? Okay, you're guarding Jordan Poole right here, okay? So you're not guarding Draymond Green, so stop. You're either going over this handoff right here or directly under this. Look at Jimmy Butler delay here and kind of gamble on Draymond Green right there. That kills you because now Jordan Butler requires a second defender and who's not able to get back out to Draymond Green, and it's a layup. Definitely cannot switch a ball screen like this. Look at what's going on. If you're switching a ball screen, get up and ready to guard. When there's this much space, you're just giving Jordan Poole a runway, and now he's just going to blow right past you into the lane for two. You never guard beyond the three-point line away from the ball. So Adebayo was guarding the ball. Now he's not. You got to drop underneath the three-point line. Because when this player comes this way, I should be able to stunt, get this dribble picked up, and recover. But Adebayo's sticking beyond the three-point line. So now you just open up driving lanes that should never be there, and it's a layup. Why am I switching here? There is no ball screen set. Like, nothing was set. This player can clearly guard Steph Curry. This player can clearly still guard Klay Thompson. But it's a total botch switch. Okay, if you're going to do it, you got to communicate. Because look what happens. This player here is totally late to switch onto Klay Thompson, who gets right to the rim, and it's a two-shot foul. I mean, you got to just trust that guys are boxing out. I mean, this player's boxing out this player. So if you're Adebayo, find somebody else to box out, which is about to be Wiggins. Look at Adebayo, you got two Heat boxing out one Warriors player. So now Wiggins can just leak in from behind, grab an easy offensive rebound, and put back. Kyle Lowry, you cannot be standing in the middle of nowhere. Standing right here is in the middle of nowhere. You get to a body, okay? But now you're late to get to Wiggins, so he can just rip and go and shoot right over you. You can't go up the gut of a down screen. That's pretty basic right here. This player's got to stop. This player right now has got to see this player's screening and go over the top. Whenever you take this angle through a down screen, that means you're giving up wide open looks, and there you go. How to communicate here if you're Kyle Lowry. So if you're Kyle Lowry, you got to say, I got balls. This player knows to go here. Kyle Lowry's guarding the ball here. Okay, but there's no communication. So we have two people still guarding one, which means nobody takes Klay Thompson wide open three. What is this player doing wrestling with the screener right here? Stop. Look at this. You're wrestling with the screener. No. Get level to the screener. This player's switching on to the screener, but you're not ready to guard because you were wrestling with the screener, so it's a Steph Curry step back three. Regarding Steph Curry, you cannot get back to underneath the three-point line right here. You got to get up and ready to guard. Okay, I mean, right here, you're getting back to beneath the three-point line, then standing at the three-point line, and he's just going to hit one in your eye. Yeah, if you're Tyler Herro here, you're guarding Steph Curry, you can't gamble. Look at this gamble right here. It comes there. Okay, so now you're blown by, and Steph Curry's just getting right to the rim for two. Why are you getting screened here? Stop. Look at the space right now between the ball handler and the screener. just go over the top. This is quite easy to do with this much space. But instead, you're going to get screened for no reason, and now it's a 2-on-1 alley-oop dunk. I mean, what's going on here? The Heat are in a 2-3 zone. Steph Curry's going to the top of the zone, so someone's got to take the top of the zone right here. I mean, Gabe Vincent can guard right here, but nobody goes to the top of the zone, so Steph Curry gets it, goes into the lane, draws help, and it's an easy offensive rebound putback. This is a horrible gamble by Jimmy Butler. What are you doing? You don't get it, so now your man is wide open. It screws up numbers. Warriors dunk. What are these Heat players doing? You cannot stand in no man's land. You got to get to bodies. When you stand in no man's land is when you give up wide open threes. Right, if you're guarding this player right here for the Warriors, okay, you show your hands. Slide with them. When you put your hand on your back, see how this player's got his hand on his back? That allows for a way too easy spin move right into how you get killed in a zone when two people are guarding one. That means 0 people are guarding another. Right here, 2 people guarding one. We need 1 person guarding this player. This player's got to guard the middle of the zone. But you end up guarding one person with 2 people, so now the middle of the zone's wide open. Right, if you're in a zone, you got to trade off assignments quick. So right here, this player right here is cutting through this way. So if you're this player here, you got to call out the switch now, and this player's got to be ready to switch immediately. This player's not ready to switch at all because look at the space. Why is this play? You're standing in the paint. The man you're supposed to be guarding in your area of the zone is here. So yeah, now you give up a wide open 3. It's a pathetic box out by Duncan Robinson right here. Okay, let's take a look. So this shot's going up right now. Stop. You got to get your whole, wrap this leg around this player here. Use your butt and box out. When you're boxing out half of this player's body, that's not boxing out. So now it's an easy offensive rebound and 2-shot foul. If you're Gabe Vincent guarding in this zone, you can't guard nobody. You got to find somebody to guard, okay? But you're standing in no man's land, so now this Warriors player can rip and go right into the lane, collapse the defense, and it leads to a wide open 3. Never go up the gut of a down screen. You always go this way. This is called going up the gut, okay? Look at this. I mean, now this player's right there, and it's a wide open jumper because you go up the gut. I mean, if you're Jimmy Butler here, you got to sprint back, okay? Because look what happens if you sprint instead of this walking. Stop. If you sprint back, now you're here, okay? Now you can just stunt without moving your feet and recover to your man. But look at this. Look how your feet have to take you inward like that. Now you're not going to be able to recover to this player right here. So it's just a drop-off pass and a 2-shot foul. Right, this is a 3-2 zone. You cannot guard nobody. Look at this. What is going on right here? This player here, you can't guard nobody. Take this player so Jimmy Butler can go here. But you're standing in no man's land in a zone, so now this Warriors player gets it, and it's an easy dunk. You cannot fall asleep on Steph Curry. You're doing fine right now. Look when you fall asleep on him, okay? There's too much space as he goes through this down screen, so now you're screwed. Your feet are never set, and he's just going to put you on skates, and it's an open 3. Horrible switch right here. Okay, Klay Thompson doesn't even set a screen. So why are we switching? Okay, if he sets this screen, then we can switch. Klay Thompson isn't setting a screen. He slips it. So just stay right with him. But again, you're way late on this unnecessary switch, so it's a wide open 3. It's a terrible gamble by Jimmy Butler. Just slide your feet with Steph Curry. Look at that gamble. Now you get blown by, and Curry's right to the rim for a layup. If you're Bam Adebayo, you're going to contest the Steph Curry 3. Stop. Okay, it doesn't even matter what's going on right now. You've got to get in front of Steph Curry and box out and stay with Steph Curry. Okay, this rebound happens. What is Bam Adebayo doing? He's standing here. Steph Curry's now here, and you know what happens next. Wide open 3. All right, so you switch this ball screen. If you're guarding Steph Curry here, you want to force him. You want to get up and force him this way. There's no place for him to go. Right? There's a Heat player. Right, Heat player, okay? See, look at this. This player's waiting to help you, and you can cut the court in half. But again, you're letting Steph Curry beat you away from that help, and now it's just a step-back jumper. Down screen with Klay Thompson. What is Adebayo doing? Okay, here comes the down. Your man is clearly setting a down screen. Get attached, arms out, so Klay Thompson can't curl. Okay, you let Klay Thompson curl, so now it's a wide open 3. Why is Jimmy Butler falling asleep? You're guarding Steph Curry. What you can never guard with your back to your man. You have no idea what's going on with your man. So look, now Kyle Lowry's got to take Steph Curry. There's no one to take Draymond Green. So you're just going to get it right into the lane, and it's going to eventually be an easy 2.